this is a Let's Talk Valdosta podcast with the City of Valdosta. I'm Shar, your host, and today we have a guest from Public Works. I'm going to let her say her name because people always say it wrong. So I want you to say how you say your name and your title.
I am Chandra McAllister, and I'm the Community Sustainability Coordinator for the City
Chandra
of Valdosta.
with a C.
Chandra with a C.
Okay, awesome. Now that we got that out the way, because people always like get your name wrong, and I'm like, Chandra. It's not hard to say. A couple of things that we want to talk about. Can you briefly you introduce yourself, but explain your role in Public Works?
So as the Community Sustainability Coordinator, I handle the programs such as Adopt a Street, electronic recycling, Veterans Memorial Headstone cleanings, Neighborhood Association acts, and also the C-Click Fix app.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun. Of all those events, what would you say is probably maybe your most fun or engaging activity?
I'd probably say the Veterans Memorial Headstone cleaning. Actually, all of them.
Okay.
Even the e-recycle, we just had one this past weekend, and we had about a little bit over 100 people show up to drop off items.
Okay.
And then our Adopt a Road program, we also have the Love Where You Live, where once a month the city employees plus volunteers will go out, and we usually have a good bit of volunteers for that.
Okay. So it's kind of hard to pinpoint which one sticks out the most. Well, I know that you've been with the city 2 or 3 years right now.
Yep,
roughly
going
2.
on 3 years.
Okay, so that went by kind of fast. And last year, Public Works reintroduced Touch a Truck. Can you explain what Touch a Truck is and what we're doing this year for Georgia City's Week?
So this year, our Touch a Truck is going to be hosted up at 5 Points. Last year, it was down at the Public Works kind of utilities area. So we'll have a lot more space. We're going to have a lot more trucks. We're going to have some of our garbage trucks, front end and rear end loaders, some vac trucks, leaf trucks. And we'll kind of be a little bit more spaced out so people can go and get involved and meet some of the people that work for the city and how they operate the equipment.
Okay, cool. Sounds like a fun time. I know we'll have some treats out there for the kiddos, too.
Yeah, we're going to have some goodies out there.
So you had mentioned the Love Where You Live initiative, and I will say in the time that you've been here, it has really grown. The PIO office always receives a bunch of inquiries about it. They're excited about it. But with that being said, what would you tell us about its mission and the impact that you've seen since you've been with the city?
So the Love Where You Live program was kind of designed to enhance people's involvement with the community, because Love Where You Live covers the Adopt a Street program plus the once a month road cleanups that we go out and do as city employees plus volunteers. With the Adopt a Street program, you have individuals, organizations, businesses, even families that come out and they will adopt a section of the road and they'll kind of keep it more litter free. They'll assist in keeping it litter free. And pretty much the impact that it has on the community, it helps the ecosystems. It keeps it out of our rivers. It keeps it off the streets. It keeps it safe for any kids that want to walk on the streets or whatever. So it's made a big impact.
Well, and it's really all of our responsibility. I know sometimes people say, oh, this area is dirty or whatever, but it's really, yes, you have a team that does a great job of doing the best they can and volunteers, but we also need the community support in keeping those roadways and waterways clean.
Absolutely. I guess kind of police ourselves.
Right.
If we have trash in our vehicles, we just wait till we get to a trash can, maybe like a gas station, or if you see a dumpster, just throw it in there versus throwing it on the road. It'll help out a lot.
Right. Well, you mentioned the Adopt a Street program. Can you explain what that is and how people can be involved with adopting a street?
So the Adopt a Street program is tailored for those individuals, businesses, organizations that want a specific road. So if you're driving down the road, you may see a sign that says Adopt a Street and it has like a name on the bottom. That means that those people are responsible for keeping that section litter free. Or if they see anything that needs to be, say the grass needs to be cut, they can let me know, and then our right-of-way crew can go out and do that. With the Adopt a Street program, it's 4 cleanings a year. Some people go mainly in the spring or the summer when it's warmer months. Some people go one time every quarter. And I lost my train of thought.
It's okay. Well, we can go back to that because you were talking about, people, adopting a road, but how does it work? So, like, as of now, we're in the 4th month of the year. How have you seen that impact as far as the areas? So, like, how do you decide what areas probably need more attention than others?
So usually, because I do ride arounds throughout the city to kind of see different areas of what may need more attention. I also refer to see-click fix requests when people put in requests like, oh, there's litter over here, or our neighborhood needs a little bit more attention. And then sometimes I'll just take recommendations from, we'll say, city employees, or if someone comes out for a road cleanup and they'll say, hey, over in my neighborhood, this street, we could use a little attention.
Get that
a lot. Yeah. So.
And with that being said, I'm about to lose my train of thought. I'm so sorry. Where would your next focus be this summer? Like, where would those areas be? Because I know during the different weather, if we have a storm or something, that changes, of course. But in the summertime, do you see more increases in people wanting to be involved and try to keep up the areas?
Yes. So when it's warmer months, spring, summer, fall, we get a lot more volunteers, which I can understand. In the winter, it's really cold.
Right.
Nobody wants to really come out. So February, we did Ricardo Street, a section of that. And then March, we did Langdale Drive. And then this month in April, we'll be doing a section of Barack Obama from Pineview over to Northside.
So would you say those are sometimes the problem areas where you guys see the most litter?
Yes, those are some of the problem areas. We're trying to focus on getting to at least one section of the city once a month. So I try to, if I'm on the north side of town, and then next time go to the south side, and then the east, and then the west.
So show love to everybody.
So nobody feels like we're trying to just only target one section of the city. Okay.
And how do people contact you if they want to participate or sign up to adopt a road or do a cleanup?
So if they want to adopt a road, they can go on the City of Valdosta Facebook page or the website. And if you go on the website under Departments, Public Works, and then Adopt a Street, and then you can click on that, and it'll take you to a form where you just sign up. Also, under Public Works, you'll be able to find my email and my actual work, like my work cell phone number. So they can contact me that way. I do answer my phone. And if I don't answer my phone, I do call them back.
Right. Because sometimes people are like, I'm trying to get in touch with someone, but you do a good job calling people back, because the organizations I'm in, they're like, oh, they always say your name wrong. I'm like, Chandra, not Sandra. But, of course, you're used to that. Are there anything else that you want to touch on with your department and what you guys do? Because you guys don't just do adopt, you guys go out into schools, you guys go into organizations to talk about different initiatives. Is there anything else?
We do. We participate in career days, the VSU career fairs that they have here. We have a lot of people come out and sign up for that.
Well, you have a lot of student organizations that are probably interested too, just to get more community service hours.
Yeah, I have about 30 to 40 people signed up in the Adopt a Road program right now.
That's awesome.
And that's businesses, organizations, even a lot of VSU like chapters and stuff.
And that means they actually participate and support.
Yep, that means they actually participate and support.
Well, there's not anything else. I want to just thank you, Chandra, for your time. I know you're a busy lady, but thank you for coming and spreading awareness about the program, and we'd love to have you back in the future.
Thank you for having me.